You can't judge a book by the number of pages. You can't judge a hook by who says it on stages. Look at their faces as they're all blurred together. It's hard to figure out the truth and no one knows the better. Whether it's white or black label, commercialized elements become unstable. Reflections, it may be hard to face yours, but when I look in the mirror, I see a kid on a skateboard.
No one's buying, no one's selling, just like lunchroom conversations. Didn't ask you to accept my comments or opinionated frustrations. Of course you think that I'm wrong. I knew it's in 7th grade, how could I ever be wrong? In 4th grade, you'd stop me succeeding to get paid. Still not respected, always getting used to being rejected. Fine with me, not playing your phony game to get elected. Think you control the culture, constant change in public opinion. 1 minute rooting for Jock, now joining 50 Cent's dominion at their expense. You dispense condensed biased perspectives, asking if I've reached my goal. Already connected my objective, connected the dots and saw the image appear. Don't have to go on Fear Factor to prove I don't have a fear.
People lie because honesty isn't allowed. People shy because they're afraid of being loud. People spy just to find out the truth. And people cry because they just found out the news. The news was never laid out on the doorstep, wrapped in a bag that left me so upset. So I sweat in the heat of the hill, subdue my thoughts of anger with a pill.
Nice to meet you, nice to greet you. We gather to chat over steaming hot pizzas, common questions and commonplace features. Then watching you make out right underneath the bleachers. Foolish to think we shared a connection. The tide always turns straight right into rejection. The tide always turns without any direction. Turns without any direction.
The headlines read, what is the truth? When stories release, you know there will be two. So find a clue, stable and use your mind. On the other hand, just forget about it, materialize. Open up your eyes, or face the lies. Or just be blind and turn your head and hide. Or try to confide in your heart on the line for life. Or just ignore the fight and pay the price.
Nonverbal gestures, yawn, signaling boredom. I try to laugh along and match all your witty decorum. Obviously we don't click and I hope my opinions stick. I'm sick of phony pricks, turning right to pricks. Maybe I should leave a mark in this cramped mental memory. We like to wish that we'll stand out and be real legendary. No one ever wants to be a marginal person. Systematically anything great will eventually worsen. Of course I'm always the one going out of my way. Of course I'm always the one being forced to fucking pay. Paid by agreeing, paying just for believing. Paying you for the thought that you understand my dreaming. In this day and age I'm paying just for breathing. Paying for your time so you can leave me dead and bleeding.
Dead and bleeding, but we are just a seedling. You know, I just wear these glasses so I can see things. Like the big lead shoe that was shoved in my dungarees, where the red fern grows underneath my feet, like Cherry Clan's physique. With my Columbia bike, never owned a trike. No training wheels were ever in sight. Riding bikes to the entrance of families, unified by poverty. Long nights without a family. When NJ3 was snapping frames, I was grinding those curbs down at Luke's Record Exchange.
Bring your noble knights, warriors, all your gilded leagues. Bring your thugged out merchant friends, bring your shepherd thieves. Bring your gladiator and have him mutilate this lion. Because I'm always sick of trying, never ever finding. Just like fishing, I'm always hooked to the muck. It's like I always have to prove that I'm not some aimless fuck. Maybe I should stay indoors, get cooped up and hide. No matter how I try, it's just another step to get denied. No matter if on the court, never getting a pass, or in the freestyle session, never even getting asked. Even though I have a car, feeling like a lone hitchhiker. Never wanted to put this in words, never wanted to be a writer. With my thumb out like I'm begging for social recognition. Now I'm a referee using that symbol to deflect deflection.
Add your life to the mix and form an alliance. Defiance is the only way to freedom, but we see defiance. I keep shit moving like I was a bowel. Keep kids asking who, sounding like owls. Making circles tight like I was a dowel. Drying up soup kitchen like a towel. Filling up small spaces like Puerto Rican Carlos. When I was a little kid in the Monte Carlo, trying to make your money back from the show. But now your heads are greased up like show glow. Keep those heads all night like no-dos.
Through with the hate, you priest of your classes. Thinking you're an intellectual cause you wear brim-nosed glasses? Always looking for a reason to distribute your bullshit passes. Negative perception, kissing administrative asses. Still trying to hold me back because I get too much respect. I'm hitting the radar with the love they try to deflect. Never to connect, we're always out to reject. These lyrics slice through, right through their fucking necks. Going right back to point fucking A. Screw the pay, it's not worth it for a day. Going back to farmhouse schools with blocks and clay. Going back to drawing pictures and playing outside all day. All these policies and enforcing communist rules apply to one, but doesn't apply to all these fools. I can see the vision as hell as I walk through the halls, dealing with human pricks who try to bust your freaking balls. No longer hearing the call, all children left back, lying about bringing the community back on track.
Sometimes I fall short like a clumsy elf. On the real, I tried to rap once myself, but it didn't work out like Pee Wee Herman at the gym. Can't bench the words that were coming off from above my chin. I asked if they thought that I was gifted. They said, yeah son, cause you be spitting like an infant. Well anyway, it's really none of your concern.